What's up, B's and G's? Although, it's really only B's that we're talking about. Oh. I meant just the boys, because there's only 5 of us in the Mead challenge, but it's Mead, and it's honey. So, I guess we are talking about bees. God. So anyway, I'm going to start my videos. I'm going to put these all as a playlist, and I'm going to do them in order from when I had it down. So I reach into the fridge that I'm keeping these in, pulling them out individually, one at a go. And this is the first one I got. Dave the Welsh Brewer. I just subbed to Dave's channel. I know you've been around forever and a day, and I apologize. I'm super slow on the uptake, so I apologize, man. But what we've got, cacao nibs and a licorice stick. I'm a little scared, because licorice and but we'll get through it. We'll soldier on. So this was brewed on August 30th, 2015. Is now July something or else 19, I think. Something like that. Let's see. In January of this year, there was the cacao nibs added, and then bottled in April. So 12%, and it's honey, like local honey to him, like 5 miles away from where he is. So freaking wicked. Absolutely freaking wicked. I apologize for inappropriate barware. It's what I had that was clean down here. And we're going to get into this. Love these PET bottles. Wow, spicy right off the nose on the bottle. Hold on. Purple. Did not expect that. Oh, fuck me. I'm just chucking this in. Holy bloody hell. Oh, shit. So, that first, like, bit of nose that I just got right there, was absolutely, like, port. Slightly less raisiny port, but that cherry, that absolute, like, deep, like, dark red cherry that you get in a port came through just, like, ridiculous right then. And I'm still getting it. It's interesting because I'm wondering... So, Angsley honey, I'm not sure... Or yeah, Angsley honey, I'm not going to try to fuck that up and just offend, so I apologize. I added an extra L in there. But yeah, I have no idea about that honey. And so, like, what it's supposed to be like. Good gravy. Alright, I'm going to take a sip of this. Because right now, the nose, I'm super raisin and super cherry. Like, absolute dark cherry. Wow. Okay. Cheers, Dave. I appreciate it. So, there's your chocolate. And it's like a very, excuse me, very high cacao, like baker's chocolate, like a 70-90%, you know, baker's chocolate. It's kind of, I can actually kind of, sure, it's all in my mind, but the powdery chocolate, like the powderiness of dark baking chocolate like that, the no fat whatsoever. It's just so odd, in a good way, to get a deep cherry port nose that just smacks chocolate right when you take your first sip. I get the licorice. Sorry, fruit fly. I can get the licorice in there. Yeah, it's actually okay. I got it now. So there's that molassesy, like deep. That was hidden actually at first. That first sip was just punch of chocolate, and now I'm getting like kind of have gone through the chocolate and gotten down to like that deep molassesy, licoricey, star anise kind of flavor that you get. I'm getting that now. It's spicy too. It's not super spicy, but it is there. It's hold on. There's a so there's a good. It's actually interesting. It dries out at the end a little bit more than I thought it would, just by the nose. Kind of on the nose, I'm getting like, ooh, this is gonna be just chewy, and it starts chewy and then drops a little bit. I think when it hits that licorice, it kind of drops out the bottom a little bit on you, and it becomes a little bit drier of a finish. It doesn't coat my mouth. Kind of like I keep using the word port, and I'm sorry, but there's a local port here that you get, and it's like, I mean, it's like motor oil. I mean, you drink it, and it's there. It's everywhere in your mouth. This has the nose of something that's going to do that to me, and starts that way, and then kind of eventually dries out as it sits there a little bit longer and finishes out. I think it's when it hits the licorice. The chocolate punch is great on this. Right up front, right at your first sip, right behind your teeth, actually, like right in that little spot. It's just chocolate, and you kind of as it kind of drops, and you can get some cherry, and then it goes to that licorice and just falls. And I say falls, I don't mean that in a bad way. It just dries out the end. So I mean, I don't know if I would want this to like coat my mouth, actually, because of that chocolate. You know, that the more fatty chocolate's just gonna set there, and it dominates your palate, and this is not dominating with one particular flavor overall. It finishes out really, really nicely. I'm not, and it could be the kind of honey that this is, but there's a slight, I get honey on the nose, so because you know that it's honey, so you know what you're getting, but there's no I've had meads in the past where it tastes like a fermented honey, and that's all you get, and you don't get anything else. This, at least, thankfully, it supports it as it goes through, and it does it really well. It does it really, really well. Yeah, there's cherry. At the end, you do get maybe that's the other thing that's carrying and dropping at the end. There's definitely sort of that alcohol. Yeah, that alcohol. I'm not gonna not say burn, but you can tell that this is 12%. when it hits to the back end of your palate, because it's actually still on the tip of your tongue, kind of drying up. This is a gorgeous mead. The fucking color on this thing too, by the way. I'm assuming that the honey itself is like this, because this thing, it's unbelievable. The honey, the color of the honey. I mean, this thing, or the color of this thing, it's unreal. It was not what I expected when I poured it, by any means. God damn, this is really good. So if this is like, if this is an indicator of what the rest of these are going to be like, I'm fucked. I'm absolutely fucked. Because I've had some of 22's meads before, and those were ridiculous. So, screwed. Hey, there's always next year. I don't know. Alright, Dave, this thing rocks. Thank you so much. I'm going to go and sip this for a while, because I didn't realize how much actually fits in this bottle. I think it feels like there's a lot more in this than there's in mine. So I'm going to go let this thing just set for a little while, and I'm going to go finish it while I edit some videos. So thank you. It's awesome that you're in this. I'm well psyched, and thank you. I think you subbed right back. So I apologize for coming late to the party, but appreciate it. Alright. Get at Dave's channel if you can, and then make some fucking mead and get in this challenge next year. Because so far, so good. This is going to be fucking awesome. This is going to be really fucking awesome. Alright, guys. Peace.
The fuck you talking about?